Run it back.
Woo. Hello, welcome back
Hey.
to Negro Jump. Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back, folks.
What's going on? And as always, please follow us on all platforms at Negro Jump ENT.
Yes.
ENT Entertainment. That's what that stands for.
Yeah. They rolled together Jump Ent, which is that like Japanese that I don't know about? Because they say it like it's supposed to be normal.
Don't think so.
Oh, okay, got you.
I feel like Nan would have said something to us about a year ago.
Right.
But yeah, follow us on all of those platforms, the Instagrams, the Twitters.
Yeah.
You know, the Patreons, the Twitches, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're seeing this on whatever platform, linktree.com/Negro Jump. Everything.
There's merch on there too.
Yeah. Might
drop that soon. I'm not even going to front.
Yeah. A couple people still comment about those. I still got one comment about that hoodie, the back of it. Every time I wear it out, because I don't wear it just by itself, but I'll just like always.
That was a hard test sample. Wasn't really successful at all with those, but the new stuff that's out and what my brother or whatever artist, graphic designer we might get in the future.
Yeah. Could
do for us. I think that'll be better, but yeah, merch always available.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
Yeah.
I think some of the biggest news, video game related, Sora finally got added to Smash.
Right, and is the final release for this iteration of Smash Brothers. There's nobody else.
There's nobody left. There's nobody else to add to the roster. I even thought of maybe Ratchet.
Like a PlayStation? Ratchet?
Yeah, because they already got Sonic and Solid Snake. Why not Ratchet?
And they got already Final Fantasy characters too.
Yep.
They got Sephiroth,
Cloud.
Yeah.
What's the other one? What's that dude? Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles?
Right.
Something like that.
They got people from what's that one game everybody's playing? It's not Ace Attorney. What is that shit? Fire Emblem. They got Fire Emblem characters in there.
They got like 3 or 4. They got mad Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah.
In it. It's a lot of them. Damn it! Every Nintendo character you could think of.
And it's like I think it's like a 70 character
Banjo
roster.
And Kazooie.
Yeah.
Once they added Ridley from the Metroid games, I'm like, yeah, it's just limitless at this point.
I think all those fighting games have been like following that trend of like,
Rygar.
all right, just add DLC. Yeah, Rygar. Just add the DLC. The game still works. Let's let it sit for like 5 years on the shelf instead of just redoing it every.
Charge $7 for characters.
Yep.
How bad you want to play a Sora? How bad do you want it?
What was one character you wish that they had put on there?
The only one I could think of was Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
That was still like video game.
Yeah. That could have crossed over.
Like well-known platformer, got hella games.
Yeah.
I'm playing the remake right now. It's pretty solid.
The PS4, right?
Yeah.
I watched a buddy of mine play that, and that was fun watching. He had the sheep gun was my favorite.
It's been an interesting playthrough of this Ratchet. I played all of them. No, except like the last 2. It's like Nexus and Rift Apart.
Okay.
It's like 2 or 3 of them I just didn't play.
Yeah.
But they're always a fun franchises to go to and just see what they're doing and just have some fun with it. That's all.
I'm a holdout. I still would think Waluigi would have been hilarious.
That would have been fun. That'd have been great.
That'd have been great.
I see why they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh, y'all will buy anything. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the fact that everybody was so hyped for Waluigi, they're like, all right, then we're just going to put everything but that. Mm-hmm. If y'all that desperate.
Come on, they put Jin Kazuya.
They did put Jin Kazuya, yeah. They put, but they actually fought like Tekken characters, which was interesting.
Yeah, same thing with Street Fighter.
The Street Fighter characters, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's next after that. And I think they're done with, like, they already talking about how I guess they're going to start prepping for the next Mario Kart. I don't know what that's going to be. Like, I think they're like, all right, we're done with the DLC for this right now. Yeah.
Well, at least with Nintendo, you could see these games being like, all right, we're done developing this one. Versus like other games, you don't know when anything's going to happen. And that goes for like across like their platform pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a Switch for Mario Party, Mario Kart, Smash, Animal Crossing, Pikmin, since they'll still do those.
And now newly acquired the Bayonetta franchise, which they finally did the gameplay. The trailer for that. It looks fire. It looks fire.
Looks solid.
Yeah.
And then they announced the expansion pack. Like you could play 64 and Genesis games.
Yeah.
So they already know what they're doing. It's like we have the catalog.
Yeah.
How much are we charging them?
How much? Yeah. How much is it gonna be?
How much are we charging them?
Yeah.
That is the ultimate question.
They don't come to it for it.
People are pissed to jump.
Yeah. Of course, because it's $20 jumped up to $50. But you think about it, we've been paying $60 for years. We've been paying $60 since like 2008, 2009. You've been paying $60.
But nobody's seen this coming from Nintendo. The same thing happened when Sony wasn't free anymore to play online.
Yeah.
Outrage.
My thing is, look, I get it. You making your money, but they've always been good by people. If they've been able to run online off $20 a year, if I give them $50, that shit better be good. That's all I hope. That's all I'm hoping. Is just like if I give you $50, I want crisp connections. I want all the extra stuff. Sure, I'll take Star Fox 64. Why not? But just let me know where my money's going. And for the most part, they've been good about it. For the most part.
We'll see how this unfolds.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep rocking with the old Sony. She's still hanging in.
Yeah.
Got plenty of games to play. I don't know when I'll get a Switch eventually, but not right now.
It'll come around. It'll get you there. You'll have a catalog to play. I'll tell you that much.
Metroid Dread looks pretty fun.
It looks really great. Yeah, and a lot of people were upset because they wanted it to be Prime, like the first person joint. I think it's still coming, but I know what they're doing. They like we launched all this stuff for you, and then the next console, that's when it's gonna come out. Like,
damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Where do they go after the Switch though?
I say keep the same, because the Switch is perfect. Keep the same thing, just add VR. That's it.
Bring back the Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Switch with a VR. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
It's the only thing you can do.
Didn't know you
Otherwise,
had
you can fuck it up.
Is that even in the budget?
You're gonna fuck it up.
Software, hardware.
Hey.
Is that in the budget for Nintendo? Because it's always like just party. Like
first, this is true, but they've been pushing like 5-6-year-old technology for like the last 6 or 7 years.
They did.
And they maxing it out.
I didn't know the Wii was actually just like an upgraded GameCube.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're so cheap with it. They so cheap with it though.
They take back the GameCubes, break them down.
Yeah, bust it down.
Repurpose.
Reflip it.
Flatten it up, you know.
Niggas took Wii U's. All the Wii U's that didn't sell and just like, all right, let's super drive this real quick.
Pop out the screen, the button, the sensors.
Yeah. Make it 2 mini controllers in a controller.
A new shell. Melt down the case to make the Joy-Con. Damn, I'm still gonna get a Wii U at some point. It's like, I want to actually play the games I missed out on.
Yeah.
Properly. That was the last Star Fox game. Came out on a Wii U.
That was after Assault, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't. There wasn't a Star Fox game for the Wii.
Oh, right.
Yeah. There wasn't a couple titles for the Wii. For the console, but
yeah.
Damn, Nintendo. Y'all doing it.
They'll get there. They got the Super Mario movie. They figuring it out.
Who's the cast? Who's the cast for this?
All right, so it's a doozy, but it works. It works.
So once Sonic just does a pretty good movie, niggas think do whatever they want.
Exactly.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did we not learn what happened? What was it? Early 90s?
The early Super Mario. Yeah. But this one though, it's gonna be CG, so don't worry about that. It'll be all right there. I don't know. People are upset about who they got cast in Mario.
Why it's not proper? representation.
That's what some groups are claiming, which I didn't even know you needed.
It's kind of hard to mess that up.
Exactly. It's like, so they got. I think you looked up. I'm sure you probably saw that headline. Yeah. So they got Chris Pratt. It's Super Mario, right? Now some Italian Americans are like upset that it's not an Italian guy playing an Italian plumber.
Nice.
Rightfully so. That's fine. An animated Italian plumber. But if we talking representation, like, you already had your representation far more superior with The Sopranos. Like, there's nothing topping that. So who gives a fuck about a cartoon plumber? You already got your guy. You can't. Yo, Sopranos is undefeated. Yeah. It's undefeated. But you want to go to Mario. Cool.
That's all they got. That's all they got. They don't got that many.
They watch Saints of Newark. It's good. Just do that.
They don't got that many.
First of all, the one in the 90s, that was a British actor. That nigga wasn't even Italian. So I don't know what y'all talking. It's okay.
Dead.
It's okay.
It's hysterical. He fooled me.
Yeah.
Damn. Get that man an Oscar. Chris Pratt is Mario. Charlie Day is Luigi.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. I can see that.
I can see that one was perfect. Honestly, that one was.
I don't know who Anya Taylor-Joy is.
That's the chick. A lot of people like her from what was that? The Netflix joint about the girl who could play chess. Fuck. I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes of it.
You know damn well I ain't watched it.
I didn't say you watched it, but I knew it was popular. And then she was in a bunch of stuff. Now, Jack Black is Bowser. He's about to murk that. I honestly think, because that he's...
I could have taken him as Mario.
That too. He could have been a great Mario, but he got Bowser. Now, there you go. Now we getting funky. Now we getting weird.
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Well, that was a hard one to play. It's like, who can we get to play a monkey with a tie? Seth. Seth, please come save this movie.
Get that raspy laugh going. Yeah.
God damn.
He'll be all right.
They still want to say it's racist somehow. Somehow they are.
Somehow.
I'm going to see a TikTok being like, this is why Seth Rogen portraying Donkey Kong is racist. Like, all right, cool. Keegan as Toad.
Yeah, Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. So, like, I mean, Toad never really talks much like that anyway, so
Was it Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong? Or they branching out?
So they got some of the Donkey Kong family in there.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, of course, Kevin Michael Richardson. Can't go wrong with him. Guys,
but you give him a
non-speaking, yeah. So
I don't even know who this character is.
He's the wizard. So he's.
When have you ever fought that character?
Only in Mario Party. I've only seen him in Mario Party, but I think he was in Mario Land. Maybe, I don't know.
Sebastian Maniscalco. Wow, he got in on this.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got it. You know, Sebastian had to get.
I know he tight.
Yeah.
Why can't I be Mario?
Luigi. Yeah, Luigi. What you doing? He gets
Peach. Why you keep getting caught in this castle?
No, he got to do. Okay, so if
I would love to see that audition tape.
Yeah, he's the mocap. Yeah, nigga, too animated.
Man, they got him playing Spike. What is that? A Mario Kart character? Is he one of the little sprites in the stands?
No, I can't remember. I think it was from one of the games. It's from one of the games, but.
So you can have this type of cast with no room for a black woman on this Mario. I'm playing. Hell no. What the hell?
Nah, that's Daisy Alberto. 1 or 2.
Daisy Alberto?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You like Taraji P as Birdo?
Ooh, yeah. Shut the whole thing down.
I don't know why that even popped in my head. Get the mom from Malcolm in the Middle to play Birdo.
Okay. Yeah.
Get her. Sure. We'll see how that goes.
She been alright. We'll
see how that movie turns out. I've yet to see Sonic still.
The new Sonic, I watched like the first 20 minutes. It was alright. I just I basically saw it to see like most of the opening scenes for Jim Carrey.
Gotcha.
He's phenomenal.
Got you. Yeah, still haven't seen that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how that is, man. What you been watching, man?
Right now I'm not in discovery mode. I'm not trying to add nothing new.
Honed in?
I'm honed in right now. I'm rewatching it, so I realized, like, honestly, since we started this podcast, my anime consumption's gone up at least 200%. I used to always love watching. I've always been about anime, but I would watch kind of what I wanted to watch, when I wanted to watch it.
Preach.
And then it was a lot of like other stuff mixed in there because I like video games, I like films, I like other stuff.
Preach.
But then we got into this, we met this community, and I got put onto a lot of dope stuff. And in the last like 3 years, I've watched a ton of stuff. All good. All interesting, but I just don't think I absorbed it the way I could have. So I'm going back.
Preach.
Running it back. Let's run this back.
That's right.
I'm rewatching Vinland Saga. That was like a huge favorite of mine in 2019. And I'm really like soaking in the story this time. Like really just giving it like, okay, that's what he was talking about, and that's what's going on here.
Right.
I plan to rewatch Mob Psycho, and as we've been watching, Full Metal, I've just been looking back up into stuff in that era that I like. What came out around that time? What was I watching around that time? And just running it back because I fear that with how easily accessible anime is today, I don't think niggas is really knowing what they watching. I don't
let them know.
I don't think you know what you watching. I don't think you know what you watching.
Let them know. Let them know.
I don't think you understand.
What'd you tell me? Marine Corps is your favorite art? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Dress roast? Really? You like dress? Wow.
You had me watching Alabaster before this, and I was like, Alabaster before this.
I'm fine, man.
No, because I actually got corrected on. So I said Alabaster once, and some nigga got tight at me.
Christ, man.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know what.
That might have been from the 4 Kids though. They were replacing the R's and L's for no reason.
And I remember watching. I was like, I forgot they were in the desert, and he had the turban on his head, and I was like, this is
in the desert.
We watched the episode. I guess this is the start of the crocodile fight. I'm assuming because I know they have a big fight, and they said that was one of the best.
This is like the end game of Alabaster.
They were saying that's one of the best arcs.
Yeah.
Of the shit, and I see it now. Like,
so what did you see? Because I've been rewatching Alabaster. Okay. Finally got to this part, and I'm just like, all right, bet. Then I'm starting to realize again, like, this is not the same tone the 4 Kids had at all. Like,
I'll play like sort of liaison between the people who don't want to watch the show, people who love the show. I'm somewhere in between because I've been watching in increments. I've watched it as a kid. I enjoyed it as a kid. Uh-huh. We talked about this on previous episodes where there was a weird time with, you said the 4 Kids thing, and we didn't know where anime was coming from. Like I said, there were no apps, buddy. There was nothing. You had to click on a channel and hope you caught some shit, or figured it out.
Or go to the library.
Or go to the library,
and watch free anime on YouTube.
Yeah, get on a link and figure it out. YouTube. Get it out.
Y'all don't even know.
So, it was a gap, and then some time went by, and then I was already into some other stuff. So by the time I realized it was still going, I was just like, cool, but peace. You know what I mean? And when that happened, it was during the Alabaster arc. It was just like that, and then maybe a couple more arcs later, and it was like. But it looked cool. I was like, all right, cool. So I'm going to check this out. I can already tell just by the episode, like, Crocodile is a very flushed out bad guy. Like, it's as far as antagonist. He seems very flushed out.
As soon as he's, like, revealed, even amongst his henchmen, everybody's like, wait, hold on. We work for Crocodile? We work for a pirate?
Yeah.
This is what we've been doing this whole time? He already has a reputation of battle.
Right.
Before you even see his face.
And... and then of course in true One Piece form, these niggas are riding on a crab in the desert.
Yes, sir. They got picked up by a crab.
Picked up by a giant crab that they ride on the back, and it rides sideways like a crab does, which I thought was baller. I thought that was pretty cool. They ride it, they turn this way to ride it, and the crab just keeps going sideways. I was like, that's cool. I like that. I like that. Nice touch. Fun. But I'm realizing one of the cool things about the show is that every place is a different biome, but it's modeled after somewhere in the real world. Yep. So like it looks like they're in Egypt. I don't know if that's the
pretty much is the desert.
Yeah, because it's like I see the city, and then there's a pyramid, and it's like, oh, okay, so like this is almost like a real life.
One of the guys that works for the royal palace, he's like a warrior. He turns into like a jackal.
Yeah,
like a jackal type dog. Yeah, I think the king's name is like Anubis or something.
Okay.
So yeah, and then like they go down into an ancient chamber with the stone columns and stuff. So yeah, heavy Egyptian vibe.
And this nigga got
far from it.
Solid gold hook.
Let's describe the whole fit.
All right, the fit. Yeah,
first of all, very well dressed man. Button up flannel shirt.
Got the vest with the ascot. Yeah.
Dress pants, dress shoes. You know, slick back hair, fur coat. Bold choice in the desert. Yeah, there's a guy that likes sleeves a lot. I know I probably couldn't pull that off. Fur coat in the desert.
When I first saw him, I was like, "This is a little. That's you hot right now."
Puffing a cigar.
Yeah.
Giant gold hook.
Yeah, solid gold, honeycomb, right?
And then with the scar across his face.
Scar across the face, and I was like, "You are sweating right now." And then I saw that his power was sand. Then I was like, "Oh, okay, so he just comfy. He just comfy."
Oh, living great. Like me in California,
yeah.
Like I can wear this hoodie all day long
now
and not sweat. This place is beautiful.
Yeah, dog. That's his LA. That's his LA.
That's his LA. Yeah.
Now, I've always known this, where it's like, because the same way we love like Japanese culture and like we take influence from them with like their samurai culture and stuff. They watch a lot of our content. They watch a lot of it and they get inspired by it, and they like write these stories that are like, oh, this reminds me of so and so.
Right.
I'm gonna say it. I'm willing to bet. I think he watched Candyman.
As soon as you pointed that out, I'm like that's very good. The coat and hook alone.
Yeah, and we're watching it subbed, and he's got the rasp. The voice has the rasp to it. I'm just like, this nigga watching. He's down with black cinema.
Oh,
all right,
man.
All right. Nice.
Maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, let me find out. There's like a black vampire character or so.
Yeah.
Like a sideburns leaning off into his like mustache.
Yeah.
So until you said that, I was like, I never even thought about that. But I showed you that episode specifically.
Yeah. Why did you point that one out for me?
Because like this is episode 110, and like it was already like stakes with this high, like in the show. That like,
the show ends with a hook going through Luffy.
Right.
I ain't know that nigga could bleed.
That was the end of the episode, right? Yeah. So they get on the giant crab, right? Then they show the gold hook just chasing after him, grabs Vivi, the princess. Luffy, they pump the brakes. Luffy stretches out, grabs her, going to place. He's like, it's Crocodile. I've been waiting to meet this dude one-on-one after being captured and getting out of his base. And then he tells them, don't worry about me. I'll catch up later. He's like, I got it. And they all nervous when you see like the look on their face like, fuck, we got to listen to him as the captain. And so they just like leave.
Yeah.
And Luffy the whole time is just talking shit.
Yeah.
Just talking cash.
I like also it's like
what did he say? He was like Vivi just has a problem with you. As long as you're around, she's not going to stop.
Right.
So that way it's like, I'm gonna end this shit right now. Let's go.
I like how it does play. Like one of the critiques a lot of people have is that it's goofy, and it is very goofy. But I like how somehow within that goofiness, this nigga can still have a serious face. Like this. So when he got hit by the hook, he's just like upside down, just like that comical, like ankles like upside down, like you basically looking like you
he got
like you took a fall, like a folded, like you know how like in basketball where like dudes take the long long fall, and their legs go way back behind. So this nigga's looking upside down at his crew like, go away, I got this. Yeah. But he looks ridiculous. Yeah. But you can see in his face.
He lands on his head. He lands on his head upside down. He's smiling. He's like, I'll come out later. And like they just looking like, this nigga, god damn it. So they got no choice but to leave him there. Yeah. He gets up, brushes himself off, calling Crocodile a fool. Like this dude biting a cigar half. He was just like, yo, who is this little nigga talking to right now? Even got his partner giggling, laughing. By the way, he's shit talking to him.
That's who I think it is, right?
Yeah, that's Robin. Yeah. That's when they first meet Robin.
Okay.
And she's even like, he was like, you wanted, like, he that whole moment, like when people about to fight, and it's just like, oh, you got the girls laughing. Oh yeah, this nigga about to whoop your ass right now. Everything's cool until you get it. Like you make one of the girls start laughing at the dude.
Yeah,
it's done.
Yeah,
he's all out of character.
Luffy is that dude who's never trying to hit, but he stay like making. He's like stay getting like the
story of my life. Story of my life. It's just like, why is this bitch always around me? Damn it, man. Just batting her eyes at me. What?
He's like, I'll help you out, but I got shit to do.
Yeah, I got stuff to do, man. I'm like, damn. But yeah, like he does all of that, and then what? He's throwing punches at.
Yeah, he's doing all the classics because like all. I'm not too familiar with the later seasons like this because there's 24 of them, so I don't know all the different attacks he's got, but I'm very familiar with pistol. I'm familiar with rocket, bazooka, battle axe.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with all those. The whip, I'm familiar with. So he was hitting his classics. He was Gatling gun, the whole like. I was like, I've seen all this before, and just.
And then what happened?
The mummy, just the mummy.
The sand just poking through him, and he telling him like it's useless hitting him with the bazooka, and like he kind of felt that one. He's just like, all right, little nigga, like what he does, like dehydrates his arm.
Yeah. So what was that? It was so like some of them he can feel. Is that what it is?
I think he just hit him enough because sand is solid to a certain degree,
right?
And like it gets revealed in a later episode if y'all haven't seen it. But like when he puts the hook through him, he hit that little bottle of water he had on his chest. Hand gets wet. Luffy's able to grab him now. Actually caused him pain, even though like a hook was going through him. So then that gives him his answer because like Luffy even says it when he's fighting.
Because he dehydrates it, so it's like the sand he can pull the obviously because that's what sand does. It's damn near like a bag of rice type shit. Where it's like it pulls the moisture out of you. So if he does it. He just like literally brittled the man's arm, like yeah.
And then Luffy gets back up, takes a gulp, and he's just like, "Damn, how the hell do I punch a Sandman?
Yeah,
how do I land a hit on a Sandman?" And he gets his answer after he gets a fucking hook through his stomach. Yeah, but yeah, he did the whole the finger net thing. He was like, "I never seen that."
That was one. I had never seen the finger net because I was like, "This nigga throwing up jutsu signs." It was like,
he did that. He did that with Arlong to Fishman.
Okay.
It was like
that makes sense. Fish stuff. Nets. That's funny. Yeah.
The big-headed chomp thing that was new, and like you seen that was funny.
Yeah, that was fun. I was like, that's goofy. That's very goofy.
And
but
then
I was
Crocodile
like,
got mad. He's like, "Yo, don't come at me with this silly shit."
Yeah, he definitely was like, "Pause, get me out your mouth right now."
Before the fight even started,
definitely not feeling that.
The main reason I showed you this was because like the overall feeling of it. Once it was just Crocodile and Luffy.
Yeah,
how serious it was. Crocodile reached into his jacket and threw a fucking.
So the
timer down. He was like, "I'll give you 3 minutes on my time."
Right. He threw a pocket watch at his. Yeah.
I give you 3 minutes. It was the sand. You got 3 minutes.
Like a sand dial, basically.
He's like, I don't got no more time to entertain you. It's like 3 minutes. And Luffy just went to town, and it still wasn't enough, and he got a hole in his chest.
So that's the show. It's interesting because it's like why is it that he's like. And you might know because you've been watching it long enough. Why is it that he's just a goofball around everybody else until he's one-on-one with the main big bad?
Well, they kind of explained it from the flashbacks of him growing up with like Ace and Sabo. That since they were kids, they were doing like real situations, like dire, like almost dying, like having to like adapt, and then also just training themselves like in the fucking jungle. He's a jungle boy.
Oh,
he's a jungle man, and so what he does best, fighting hand to hand,
fighting in it.
And now he's experiencing fights where he actually has to use his head a little bit and try to just improvise and get better, trying to figure out different moves.
I thought you was about to go into the angle of like, because that makes sense too, where it's like you've been out in the jungle. Like, if it's do or die all the time, none of this shit matters until it matters.
It's just like, fuck, I gotta fight a Sandman now. Like, all right, how we doing?
We're just like, this is goofy to me. I don't want to do none of this. And then the moment you gotta fight was like, oh, I've been here before. Okay, survival mode.
He been running around for 3 episodes being like, where's Crocodile? I'm gonna beat his ass. And then he got locked up. And he was just like, I'm gonna still fuck this dude up. And then they leave him there.
Very, very, very Goku, actually. Just like the moment you see a challenger, you're like, what you got?
Once
like,
he finds out the guy that he's supposed to handle, because whatever the situation is, he's good after that. He's solid. Like now in Wano, he's meeting like he's running into all of Kaido's underlings. And he's being like, damn, every single one of these dudes is strong. Like I gotta save it for Kaido. I can't waste my time with none of them.
Yeah.
Just give it all. I just gotta find Kaido, go straight to him, and just get this started. Now.
Hey, and again, that's that was running parallel a little bit to Super with how they had to conserve energy during the tournament just to get to why am I forgetting his name?
Jiren.
Jiren. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's a reason I showed you that episode and rewatching it, and like the tone of it was serious, and like it's a refresher to me of like, it was a different tone. Like I don't think I ever seen this sub, or maybe even ever like really saw this episode. It was just like flashbacks, so like having to catch it. I don't know. It's just been a while since I've seen it. And I'm like, yeah, this is like.
Remember, you were watching shows that had commercial breaks in it at the time. Again, pre-app. I'm telling you, you don't know what you watch. I'm telling you.
But also too, Alabasta, it has some of the best fights overall for the whole crew.
Okay. So
like, Usopp and Chopper get a moment. Zoro gets a hell of a moment. This nigga fights Human Sword. You get to watch him make steel bleed. It's that thing where you were like One Piece, you're watching the lore as it happens. And I was just like, right. You remember that time that Zoro made a sword bleed? Like, watch this fucking fight.
Right.
Like, is saying that shit in my head. Remember that time Luffy fought a fucking sandstorm? Remember that time Chopper and Usopp fought fucking groundhog and a baseball player in the desert?
So it's like sticking around long enough and just so you can remember a highlight.
Remember that time Sanji fought a cross-dresser? and karate kempo, they were both just kicking each other. They were just. That's what happened.
This nigga does capoeira.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Okay.
Is it so? It was trippy. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. I don't know. I'll show you another one. I'm like, especially, I'm gonna definitely show you when Zoro fights the sword guy, because I forgot how cool of a shot it was. Like how that just ended, and then I looked at the manga page. And I was like, this is something I would want framed. Like Oda been on it with certain shots that is just like, nah, you got to capture this moment right here.
This has to make it into the anime.
This shot, perfect.
Yeah,
like that right there.
And it's cool when an anime, like a manga that you're reading does that, but like sometimes they don't do it the way you hope it. Like, and from what I'm hearing from people who watch the manga and the anime for that, it seems to be fair.
Once it gets animated, it just adds like the motion to it and whatnot. But
Naruto was pretty good at that. In some cases, it kind of went weird, but like
because they would censor it heavy too.
Yeah,
it's from the from the manga. In other news, we watched. That was my first time watching the Star Wars shorts.
Star Wars shorts. So yeah, Star Wars Visions was a Disney Plus edition where
exactly what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But overall, just art style, just blown away.
Yeah, that was the main focus. Big takeaway from those. So it's 6 or 7 episodes, all by 6 different studios, directors, famed movie, animated movie people in Japan. And they're just these little shorts, 15 minutes long. You take them in, and they're paying homage to Star Wars because they're fan. I mean, there's Star Wars Japan. There's all this stuff, and obviously they took influence from samurai culture to make the Jedi. So effortless.
They just played it off.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers in feudal Japan, pretty much.
Stormtroopers, feudal Japan. They all
so smooth.
There's a weird fan out. Darth Vader's got basically a samurai helmet.
The Sith Lord like came out with the umbrella that she unsheathed it. She got the regular. It's like, yup, this is effortless. I will say, you got franchises. I can't think of a third one. It's gonna come to me soon, hopefully. But like Star Wars, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
you could take them, put them in whatever you want, and it will. You'll get.
Yeah,
a nice chunk of the fan base to watch it.
Right.
Every single time.
Right.
Watch it, read it, like some story. Don't even gotta have the main characters from what made it popular. I think Yojimbo's getting his own series somewhere. The Samurai Rabbit. You ever seen that?
No, actually, I don't think so.
The TMNT, I think with the 03 Turtles, they did like a short, like Leo, he traveled to like
Oh, I do remember
some
this.
other universe, and it was
And that's
a
the one
rabbit.
with the was that the one with the Triceratons or the
This is a
Triceratops?
different adventure.
Oh, okay, got you.
But this was like some like alternate feudal Japan animatronic animals talking. But yeah, Yojimbo. I think that either the same people that make them or an inspiration from the Turtles is Yojimbo. It's like just a white bunny samurai. That's super serious.
Okay.
So
yeah, no, it's like it. I mean, shout out to it. They look great. I think the one that we saw, I think the guy he worked on Afro Samurai and maybe some other ones.
Got you. Because I was trying to tell like this specific style.
Yeah, I think it was Afro Samurai, and then also the what was it, the Ninja Batman or the Samurai Batman?
Because it's 3D, cell shaded, but it's black and white. Not relying heavy on 3D.
Yeah,
3D just is what makes it just pop.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
He's not going crazy with the angles and camera controls. It's like nope. It's still pretty flat.
Still flat, still anime style, old school, and then like the film grain, almost like Seven Samurai, just like, but just with space samurai. That's it.
Come on, I got my showdown. I got my villages being captured. I got my heroes of the villages fighting back. Mm-hmm. I got my river scene with my samurai showdown. Yeah, you know, we got the parting of the waterfall.
Yeah. But this is the first time I've ever seen a Sith pull up in stilettos. That was
I did take note of that.
I
was just like, she must be pretty strong. If this is if they're gonna take note to that shot and like, all right,
that
continue.
I was like, all right, cool.
Continue. Amuse me.
Yeah, I don't know what else I would like to see them do, because it's very clear that America is, at least in its viewing content, they're trying to globalize more. They were like, all right, we're not the only ones who make dope content. Like, what other countries doing right now?
I think the fact that people will just take content makes them search now. Within like the way pretty much stardom and celebrity is over here is you don't have to wait to get noticed by somebody in the business. You just pull out your phone and get started right there. Yeah. And then once somebody finds you, it's like, I'm already, now we really got to talk business because like I did all of this without you. Right. So
now what you need from me.
So it's like, how many times can we just do something with Star Wars and American over here? Remember even the talks when they were like, what if they actually do like the Black Spider-Man with Donald Glover? What if they do Black James Bond with Idris Elba?
And they got pushed off. And then what happened with Into Spider-Verse? One of the big selling
Ocean's 8, all female cast. Yeah. Shang-Chi. Stuff changing.
We can't keep doing the same formula.
What was the horror joint on HBO Max that got canceled with black people?
Lovecraft Country.
Yeah. Look what's happening. Candyman got a reboot. Jordan Peele is still out here just doing weird shit. Yeah. We got a black guy making original anime at Netflix.
Right.
The guy that made Cannon Busters.
Cannon Busters. Yeah.
And then you got Dart Studios. It's just a transition.
We're globalizing. Yeah, we're globalizing. Everybody makes good. And then with I know you haven't seen it, and you can take your time on it because I'm not even done with it yet. But I've been watching Squid Games and I've been realizing that now Korean dramas are starting to go up. Retro Crush was talking about that because that's where they started, and they're like, yeah, we're getting more stream hours now because people saw Squid Game, realized how good Korean dramas can be, and now they on our app.
Late.
Late as fuck. Late.
Wow.
But hey, that's what it took. That's what it takes.
You never heard of Volcano High? Huh?
Never heard of Sweet Home?
What?
Huh?
Come on.
Get on it. Which is why I wanted to note this in this episode, or at least at some point talk about it, which is why I think your theory of Kamen Rider becoming popular in America.
So wait, baby.
You might be onto something with it. I think you might be onto something with it.
Once I seen it was Kamen Rider Doubles like little transformation belt, his driver, which is in the cut in front at Anime NYC 2019.
Yeah.
Just no explanation, no display. Like nobody trying to sell it.
That was like the main entrance, wasn't it? That was like the main entrance.
It was just there, next to a Gundam
next
model.
to Gundams, yeah. I was listening.
Just there. And I'm just like, I think I'm one of maybe like 20 people that know what that is. Like here right now. Out of like the 1,000 at it. Like,
yeah.
So, and then also the news that Kamen Rider Double is getting an anime, and then also that Kamen Rider is being released like globally on YouTube.
Yeah. And then Shin Kamen Rider looks great. At least the little preview that I saw.
They about to have me watch the original.
The camera quality looks amazing, which means I know I know what they're gonna do.
They announced so there's gonna be 2 writers in the film.
Okay. Just
like the original show. So I think if you would like to just watch the original Kamen Rider,
I probably would because I fuck with I fuck with like the older goofy, like I fuck with like Adam West Batman just because it's like
exactly
I can just watch it.
Exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? It's like one of those like I think it's because I watched Austin Powers as a kid, so I got used to that like campy, like grainy, fucking, you know. And I was like, anytime I saw that anything like that, I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, I don't know what it was.
Well, I mean, the Batman movies just broke me into that.
That too. Yeah, the early joints.
Michael Keaton's, the Adam West Batman, like. The George Clooney one, I didn't even realize like that was like as campy as it was. Right. I was just like, nah. You go back and watch it, like, oh, that's why Arnold killed it so hard because it was just just silly
punchline after punchline.
Talk about it.
Freeze.
Chill.
Had a nigga in a wave count.
He did. He did
have a wave count. He was chilling with Vivica.
Oh my god. He was. Oh my gosh.
In the pad, chilling.
Eating TV dinners.
Even TV dinners. Yeah.
Oh my god. Nigga had
penguins in the house.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Then before that, talk about the budget for those Batman movies.
Yo, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Because before that, Tommy Lee Jones, Two-Face playing the Riddlers.
Two-Face and Jim Carrey Riddler. Yeah. Yeah. Nuts. Even when they had Bane in the other one too. Bane was the swole and he had the ooze coming out of him and shit.
No speaking lines. They just had
it was just
Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy.
Yeah. She bodied that
just stacked.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Nah, I think Halle Berry's Catwoman would have worked in that universe.
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
Like the way she would like just deliver like her lines and stuff.
Yeah, that was the thing. I think it was just she was by herself. If she was there with Clooney at that time, they would have immortalized her in that role. They would have thought she would have done great. Yeah.
Oh man, imagine if we would have got that Marlon Wayans as Robin.
Was he in the talks?
He was supposed to be Robin in the Tim Burton universe.
Really?
It got dropped though.
Damn.
It got dropped.
Damn.
He was almost that. But he
was that supposed to be like the third movie then?
The second or third one.
Because I know the second, obviously they got DeVito. That one was I remember watching as a kid. I need to rewatch it. They said that shit's like a fever dream. That shit's wild. Like, it really is. It's really weird.
It really because you had
was it Nicole Kidman? I think it's Catwoman. So
weird.
Yeah.
But like I think it's supposed to be a trilogy leading up to Billy D. Williams turning into Two-Face. That would have been all types of trouble. That would have been a problem.
Cause he was basically Dominican in the animated series. He had the full lips. They drew full lips on him, and he had a fade, or not a fade, but he had the Caesar.
He had a nice lineup. He had a nice lineup. He had a great
white suit. Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, different, man. That's about a solid.
Yeah.
It's a solid one.
Yeah.
Not really much. Apologize for last week, you know.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Hey, it happens. Yeah. You know, we've been running this shit in seasons anyway. If you guys notice, right around this time of year, it's niggas start getting cold. Niggas got family. We got stuff going on, dog. This how many holidays crammed into the last?
First of all,
2-3 months of the year.
I just know too many people with birthdays.
Exactly. I got family birthdays in December. We got Thanksgiving. Everything's always happening. We don't know where we going.
And guess what? We're going to be at Anime NYC.
Yes, we are. We're going to do a full update. We're going to do another in-between jumps to let you guys know about
take
that.
Take a break to just pile up on stuff.
We're trying to get some really good content. That's stuff you guys, you saw the stuff we did in 2019, and now it's just like right as this thing was getting kicked off. It goes
beyond the podcast.
Yeah.
It really does. It really does. It goes beyond a podcast.
We're really trying to get some stuff lined up for you for that whole month. So be on the lookout for that for sure.
Definitely.
But he's right. Beyond the podcast, Linktree. It's everything. What you want? Everything's there.
All the bases are covered for
all the bases. Yeah.
Yeah, we solid right now.
Yeah, we good. We good.
But appreciate y'all, man.
What else would you want? Honestly,
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
I'm done. If I'm at my wit's end, it's done.
Yeah.
There's nothing left on the bone.
Rod's gone through all his gears. Now you just got run it back.
I gotta develop new forms and get. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. That's the OnlyFans content. Yeah, definitely.
No. Hell yeah.
But follow us on everything. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Negro Jump ENT, Instagram, Twitter. We're on Twitch, Patreon, all of that good stuff. Y'all be easy.